Okay, we are off. We are off on a 2-week adventure, the first multi-day trip on my KTM 690. And for the first time, I'm going to be bringing you along with me. I'm going to try and record as much as possible so that you can see where I'm going, what I'm doing, what it's like. Make some good memories for me and hopefully give you a bit of motivation to get out there and do it as well. We're going to be heading from Adelaide due east across into New South Wales, checking out some of the national parks along the way, hopefully getting off-road as much as possible, and eventually getting up towards the northern New South Wales coast and hoping for some warm weather. Not too hot. It's last year went off around this time and went off into the Vic, New South Wales high country, and it was just wasn't freezing cold, but it was just cool for the whole trip. Didn't really see sunshine. I saw sunshine on the first day, and then I think we had one nice day in the middle of the trip, and then the next nicest day was probably the last day coming home. But the only time I saw sun was those 3 days. First, last of them somewhere in the middle. This time round, that's partly why I'm planning on heading a little bit further north on this trip, just to increase my chances of having some nice weather. But also it's somewhere that I haven't explored as much either. That sort of New South Wales, Central Midlands and northern New South Wales. Just crossed over the Murray River, which has been in flood very recently. Wow, there's a lot of water in there. Way more than usual. Sorry, I haven't got the camera turned around. It's yeah, quite spectacular. Unfortunately, up in the Riverland, quite a few homes have been flooded. A fair bit of damage been done. Wow, that is a lot of water. Alright, just turned off of the freeway and we're on the first bit of dirt road for the trip. Awesome. Oh yeah, baby. That's better. It's where this bike belongs, in the dirt. I gotta say, having come from riding a BMW GS Adventure 800, this definitely isn't as nice on the freeway at high speed, but right here it is the duck's nuts. Welcome to Karoonda. See if we can find somewhere for lunch. So that was our little lunch stop in Karoonda. Nice little bakery. Lunch was a chicken lettuce and mayo roll and a ginger beer. It's nice to get a morning's riding under the belt on day one. All the stresses of, you know, getting ready and finishing up work, making sure everything's sorted so I can take 2 weeks off. It's all starting to melt away. And you know, that realization that it's nothing but you and the highway for the next 2 weeks is starting to seep in. And I gotta say, that feels good. This part of the ride is admittedly a little straight, a little boring. It's one of the downsides to trying to cover a reasonable bit of distance in the first couple of days of the trip, and particularly through this sort of area. Inevitably it's a bit straight, it's very flat. We're now in the Southern Mallee. Quite often fairly dry out here. We're on one of the back roads, so I think in the last half an hour I've only seen one car. Perfect. Go and find some fuel. Cool old town. She's a little bit softer there than I was anticipating. Oh dear. Alright, let's get her up. Alrighty. Okay. Go. Oh, he is soft. Well soft. Do that again. Oh, she was soft. Wasn't expecting that. A little bit more sandy through here. Trying to keep those light hands. Steer with the knees, light hands. That's what the pros say. We're just leaving Murrayville. A couple of locals having an RV beer. And we're heading for a campsite for the night. I think I was spotted somewhere that looks okay. Back on the bitumen for the time being. Just looking for a place that's just off the... There's an old tank! An old tank! Wow! Rightio, so we've got 48 k's to go, half an hour. And campsite's probably just going to be off the side of the road. Those are designated camping spots though, so let's get it done. Good evening. Well, I've set up camp for night one of my 2-week adventure. It's been a nice day. Warmer a little bit. I did say that I wanted it to be warm. It got to about 39 degrees today, so yeah, probably a little bit warmer than I'd like, but I shouldn't complain. What I will complain about is the flies. So I rocked up here at about 4:30 this afternoon and quickly set up my hammock because the flies were quite annoying, despite there being a bit of wind. Yeah, quite a few flies around, but anyway, this is where I am for the evening. I've got a nice little table. As you can see, I'm the only one here tonight by the look of it. Just over there is the road, so I might get a couple of cars going past during the night, but you can hear one going past now. Anyway, that's me for today. I think we covered about 400 k's today. Probably look to do a few more tomorrow as we head towards the east of New South Wales.